Okay, we are going to do a first impressions on what we think about the new Duet Sculptor, okay? This has got our contour on one end and our highlighter on the other. So this is comparable to our Sculpting Trio, which I don't have on hand right this second. Is it anywhere close? It's not anywhere close to me. But you remember our Sculpting Trio had the dark, the light, and then the highlighter, and then the pink highlighter? Okay, this is just an easier form, and this is just your contour and highlight shades, okay? And I have it in the shade light. What I'm gonna do first is I already have makeup on from today, so I'm just going to, because I wanna see how it works over powder, I wanna see if you can contour that way, or if you have to do it before you do the rest of your face. So we're gonna do it together, okay? So I would just typically, this is where I contour, okay? And then under my chin, okay? And then down the side of my nose. And then a little bit up here, okay? So put it on like that. And then you can go ahead and do your highlighter now. I like to go ahead and buff in my contour. So I'm just gonna take my sponge and I'm actually gonna use this end of it and buff it in. Okay, just buff it in like that. Buff on the chin. And then down the sides of the nose. Then we're gonna go in with our highlighter. We'll go right here, right here, right here, right there. Okay, just like that. Again, just gonna take the sponge and dab it out. Okay, just like that. If you want to, you can bring it, you can fill in that triangle if you want to right there. But I don't, because I have recessed eyes, as I always say, and things just get trapped. So, and just buff it all along right here. Okay. So, first impressions. It's great. It goes very well over powder, which means it's a very smooth application. Now, do I think it's to be used over powder? No, not at all. I think that it's going to be better on its own. So what we're going to do is now I'm just going to take a shine cloth, and y'all are going to get to see my face, and I'm sorry about that, but get a true impression of this. I can always test a product on top of my foundation and powder and everything to see if it's going to glide on smoothly and it's going to be okay on my skin. So that's what I did. So now we're going to do it on clean skin. Okay, we know this doesn't remove all of our makeup. It just takes off that top layer, but it's enough that we'll be able to do our full face. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry for a second, and I'm gonna go ahead and put primer on. Okay, just a little bit of primer. If you have very oily skin, you're not gonna want to use the primer, but if you have normal to dry skin, use the primer. And I have normal to dry skin right now, so I'm actually going to put a little bit of the Hottie on my lips right now, just to moisturize and plump them. So now, here's my thought. I'm going to do one half of my face with just the contour and highlighter, okay? The other half of my face, I'm going to do foundation, contour, highlighter, powder, bronzer, all of that, okay? Just to show you the two different sides. So we're gonna start off with this side, and contour. Okay. And on this side, if I need to go back with concealer to do touch-ups and stuff like that, I definitely will. It's a little bit over your lip right there. Okay, and then we're going to come over and do a highlight. If you would see it, and I'm going to do it under my eyes just to show y'all. Okay, leave it right there. And right here, if you want to do some highlighter, you can. I'll put a little stripe right there. That's where our blush goes, but just because we're using this, we're just going to do it like that. Now, I need to get a sponge. So I'm just going to take a clean sponge, and I'm going to take our Behold Setting Spray and dampen it just a little bit. Okay. So while I'm doing that, this is just kind of setting up, you know. So we're going to blend it. That's what we want to do. And again, this is first impressions. This is the first time I'm using it. So you're going to bear with me if, you know, things mess up, things like that. We're just going to do it together, okay? So I flip the sponge over to get under here really good. Down the nose, and flip it again, do the highlighter, highlighter. Okay, so we're going to kind of blend that out a little bit. Okay, now, and of course I didn't do anything on my chin or anything like that. So now what we would do is take our concealer, okay, and this is in the color Velour, and put a teeny tiny dab on the back of our hand, all right? So you don't need a lot of this because it's so concentrated. Then I'm going to take just it's actually an Urban Decay shadow brush, but I use it as my concealer brush. And all these sweet little spots that want to act up on my face and not behave, I'm just going to cover with concealer. Then I will just take, you can actually take your finger if you want to, and I'm not flicking it off, sorry, I'll use another finger, I forget. And just pat it in. Okay. And you always want to conceal after you do your contour highlighter. It'll show you, you know, what you need to conceal. Okay. And after we conceal those, you can go back with your sponge that you were using and just tap over in the areas that we concealed with whichever side, either your contour or your highlight, okay? Now, for me on this, I wouldn't just wear this just out like this. I would use a little bit of powder. So you can either use your setting powder that's colored, or you can use the translucent powder. And I think we're gonna use a little of the translucent powder just to set it and show you. Okay, we're just gonna set our face on this side. Okay, and so on this side of our face, this is just the highlighter and contour with a little bit of concealer and translucent setting powder. So you can see that's pretty good. I mean, that's really like, that's really good. I really, really enjoy that. I like that, you know, when my face calms down a little bit and these aren't like raised and stuff, this could be a great daytime running errands, going out, you know, just quick, easy, out the door. This could be done in probably 3 minutes or less if I'm not talking. So yes to this side of the face. I really like that. Now, other side of the face. We're going to first go in with concealer. This side of my face is worse. This is why I chose this side to do the actual foundation on. Okay? So we're going to go in with that, and then we're going to go in with our finger. My fingers are clean. I washed them, and then of course I wiped them with the shine cloth. Okay, so it's kind of, my chin's a little red because it's dry. So that's just where I put the concealer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my regular foundation routine, which is I have a little bit of concealer left, and I'm going to put Bisque BB cream, just a dot. I'm going to put Honey BB cream, just a dot. See, got 2 dots. Then we're going to use some of the Velour Full Coverage Liquid Foundation. Okay. Dots of that. Okay, take my sponge, mix it all up in the back of my hand. Okay, oh, see, I used too much because I was thinking of doing my whole face. Oh well, it's okay. So I'm just gonna put this all over. Okay, put this all over under our eyes and everything, up to our forehead. Just enough to cover my whole face. So okay. There we go. I'm gonna let that set for 1 second, and I'm gonna wipe this off the back of my hand. That's okay. So now we're gonna go in with our contour and highlighter duo stick. Okay. And it rolls up and down, so contour right there, contour right here, and if you want to, we can do a little tip like that under our lip, and up here a little bit, and into our hairline, and chin right here. Contour that. And we're going to go in with our highlighter, okay? If you want to, we'll go ahead and fill that in just a little bit. Do that. And just a little bit right here. And right here. A little bit on top of that. And then our lip, okay? So then we take our sponge, okay, that we used earlier, and we're just going to, instead of dragging it like I did on this side, I'm just tapping it in, okay? I'm just tapping. Instead of buffing and dragging, we're just gonna tap it in, okay? Because we already have foundation and all of that on, that's what you wanna do, okay? So switch sides, do the highlight part. So we're just gonna tap. Okay, that's what you want to do, is just tap. And I maybe shouldn't have put it down here because it's just going to highlight those bumps a little more, but I kind of just wanted to show y'all like how to do like a full face, like if you're not breaking out like crazy. So there we go. Okay, so then, oh, we forgot our lip. How dare we? Okay, so then you can see on the nose like how that works. It's contoured very nicely, and you get that cute little perky tip. So look at how that looks. Yes, girl, yes, go. So we are gonna take our Serene blush, okay? We actually have this in stock right now, okay? It's a good mix of an orangey pinky color, with a little bit of flex in it. Just get it on your brush, shake off the excess, and I put it right here, okay? Just on from my eyebrow back, okay? Because I naturally flush right here. I don't need any help, but it blends into this, and this just gives it that lifted look. Okay, then we're going in with our Beachfront Bronzer in Sunset. It's the lightest one. We have 3 shades of this for all skin types. Just using a blusher brush, tap off the excess, and just anywhere that we put that contour, I'm just going to go over it a little bit with this, okay? And then I just kind of shimmy it down the neck a little bit, okay? And then I go in with our Mineral Touch powder, put it on a powder puff brush, and set my face with it, okay? Perfect. Here we go. Look, y'all. So this is like a quick 5-minute in and out, run out of the house. This is like a full glammed out. This is my everyday makeup though. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do wear full coverage all the time because of my bumps and my skin is yuck. But yeah, guess what I'm ordering more of? Guess what I'm keeping in stock? Because it's a limited time. Guess what's gonna be in stock with me always? This. I'm in love. Quick, simple, easy. Now let me grab one of our lipsticks. This is Tight Knit, okay? Well, no, I don't know that one's gonna work. Let me grab another one. Sorry, I won't like one of the giant color ones. This is the red one. Let's do the red one. Okay, so this is Think Twice, okay? And I'm sorry, my lips are jacked up from having a root canal and them drying out my mouth today, but we're gonna put this on and I'm gonna show you how it works. Okay. See that? If you want to, you can flip it and actually line your lip and then go back in and do that, okay? So that's gonna get, oh, I just messed it up. I just rubbed my lips together. You're not supposed to rub your lips together if you want that ombre effect. Which I rubbed my lips together, so sorry. It still kind of has that ombre look. I can go back and fix it. Let's do that. So it's the darkest to the lightest, okay, is how it makes that ombre. So see? And if you don't want it that drastic, like I said, you can rub your lips together and it will meld it together. You can take your finger and do it. But as the day wears on, and I will tell y'all, I struggled getting this off. I did a unboxing earlier and I had it all over. See, you can still see some on my skin. You see that? I mean, it's a beast to get off, which is great. That's what you want, but it's very moisturizing. Yeah, it's very moisturizing. But as it wears through the day, I'm kind of showing you how it's going to wear through the day. Like you're drinking, eating, all of that. Okay. That's how it's gonna wear. Which is still good, because look. I mean, it still looks like you have lipstick on. But that's how it's gonna wear. And then over here, we've let this sit for a few minutes while I played with the lipstick. And that's not creasing under my eye like I thought it would, like the concealer creases under my eye. It didn't do it over here. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. In stock at my house at all times. I've got to go order some more. It is amazing. Even putting the highlighter down here, it just gives a little bit of pop, but it doesn't make those bumps really stand out to me. I mean, more than they already, I mean, they stand out no matter what because they're raised, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that's fabulous. Right there. Got a little dark spot. Yeah, so what do y'all think? Let me know. I'm excited about this. I'm very, 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 very excited about this. I can't wait. So yeah, so that is our duet stick of our Sculpting Duo. Our contour and highlighter, and it comes in 3 shades, light, medium, and dark. So it's great for all skin tones. It's all great for all skin types, whether you have oily skin, dry skin, or normal skin. I'm normal to dry, and it blended perfectly. If you have oily skin, my tip to you always is to put powder on first before you do any of the rest of your foundation. It helps absorb the oil, and this goes great over powder. It blended perfectly over my powder I had on, and I have repowdered once today, so I had a little additional layer of powder on, and it blended seamlessly over that. So, and then that's the ombre lip that will have worn out throughout the day. I showed you what it looked like at the beginning, how to make it more ombre, how to rub it together to make it not so ombre, but brighter, and then I did, like if I ate and drank throughout the day, how it would wear. So yeah, so that's perfect. So I'm excited. Oh, and my eye makeup's been on all day. I mean, since like way early today. Look at it, so it looks good. Fresh shadows, baby. Whoop, whoop. And so we got all our new duet shadows in, so I'll be working with those too. So I'll do a tutorial with some of those. If y'all would like me to, just leave me some comments down below and let me know. So hope this was helpful. Any questions you have, please let me know. And I'm excited. I'm real excited. That looks really good. Both sides look really good to me. I don't know what you're thinking on your end, but looking here, looking in my mirror down here, looking at my mirror over here, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. It's looking good. 2 thumbs up from me for the duet. Again, limited time purchase, light, medium, and dark. Go ahead, get this, get a cute little bag, get an eyeshadow and a lipstick that are all duets, and you'll be set for spring. So I will see y'all soon. Bye.